Hello everyone, it's Blitz Platypus here and welcome to the Besiege Hangout series. And please don't mind this enemy girl walking around on the foggy land because she's not our main focus of our video, and I prefer 90s shonen anime like Fist of the North Star because that's what I like, that kind of anime. And our main focus of this video is about tanks. Only tanks. And we're gonna feature like 7 tanks in this video that I mostly forgot to feature on a previous BC Hangout video when I featuring tanks. So since we're done introducing ourselves in this new video and whatever is happening in this video, and let's begin. And our first question right here is the wooden STB1 made by KURAHA, as you can see here. And for first glance, you're gonna thought that it doesn't look like made out of wood. It's impossible that a tank could be made out of wood. But if you look closely, it looks so smooth. But if you disable the skin, yep, he got the point, because the new blocks are literally made out of wood. You could actually change this to glass, but unfortunately glass are fragile. This block is fragile, everything is fragile, which means that you could literally easily kill this one. So right here, we're gonna use our machine gun right here. We're gonna kill up some cows. Okay, kill that cow and kill every cows and make the peasant mad that we kill all of its livestock. Damn. Now we're done of killing some cows, and now let's find some road targets. Now let's go for test number 1, and let's aim our tank for the enemy tanks right there. One shot please, and there's a few damage right there, and looks like the enemy tank turrets got jammed. And so now let's finish him up with a second shot. Beautiful. Now let's test this one, that how survivability works in this one, even though it's just made entirely of wood. And oh yep, you already see what it is. That was just the shrapnel of the grenade, and the tank is already dead. Now let's go for the second one. Our second question here is the one tank that I really want to make that before, the PL01 made by Persony. And as you can see here, that looks like the one from the real thing. Unfortunately, you can't open the tray right here, but he got the gun, he got the slope, he got the turret, but unfortunately the gun cannot move. And if you look on the inside, there's nothing about moving stuff there's nothing there. It's just literally just this. And of course the gun was weak. Here it's short. It's kind of a bit disappointing, but still some people has managed to make one. Yep, it's times 1. Nobody gonna cares about times 1. But still, he managed to build this one wonderful tank right here. Okay, since we spawn our tank right here, and now let's shoot it. And first we like this. There we go. Shoot it. You hear that it's hollow. I think there's some other chance, much more sturdy, by adding some few parts right here, or make some of these blocks section by section. So whenever there's some other protective And let's go back for the tough one. So right here we have here the Fennec M1T2 made by llowrite, and as you can see here, this is kind of bit one of his much more tougher tanks that he made before. Yeah, to be honest, yes, its track is much more better, but these wheels here are having kind of a little bit of trouble right here. And also one more thing, that when I try to reverse, there's something's wrong with it. Like some of these wheels really want to jump off from the tracks, and that's a bad thing. But still, right now this one is much more sturdy right now. There's no issues that whenever you do a hard turn with this thing, it doesn't break anymore. But this is the only thing that he needs to fix. The wheels need to be much more sturdy and much more better. Nothing's wrong. There's nothing's wrong, that there's some other stuff that we really stuck, but you know. But we're still gonna shoot this house. Fire. It just fly off. Now let's go for round 1 right here. And we're getting so fast right here. But this one trying to ram us, so now we're gonna took off its gun before it can shoot us. You're trying to no scope us, but we still won. She's dead now. Now let's go for the round 2 right here, and she shoots first and took off our tracks. And now let's aim for her, and then took off our tracks too, and dismantle her gun, and now she's dead. It will take a while. As you can see here, this tank looks tough now. So now let's go for the fourth one. Our fourth creation here is the B1 Goliath made by BindingofAmy, and as you can see here, it kinda looks like the Sherman with a very long gun. It got the shape, but way more boxy than the Sherman. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. The turret, the elevation of the thing is very fast. It should not be this fast, okay? This kills the immersion of our heavy tank. To be honest, the tank is quite powerful. Let me take a look. That's times 12. So we're good. We're very good. So now let's find some targets. Okay, let's go for round 1 right here. And as you can see here, she is running away, and now she's gonna turn on us. And since this tank has a fast traverse speed, which is should not be, and as you can see here, we have a poor accuracy right here due to its traverse speed. And also the bad thing about this thing is that there's no iron sight with this thing. That's why we cannot aim properly right here. And we're dead. Okay, let's go for round 2. As you can see here, we took up its tracks right there, and now she's stuck, but she's still quite capable of fighting, and we're kind of a bit struggling to hit her because since this tank don't have a iron sight, but we're still taking a little bit of damage from her. You can see here, and she looks like she's not. Our fifth creation right here was the C1 Ariete main battle tank made by LecNamara, and as you can see here, his main battle tank was very clean, and the shape was very awesome, sharp, clean, and a little bit sturdy, I guess. And the main problem of this thing is that its story was so stiff and it's not that very smooth, so that's why there is some other higher chance that when you're trying to shoot, you can't shoot from far distance. How fast and how wobbly it is. But the elevation and the depression was very smooth right here. Look, smooth. Now let's shoot that cow. But didn't do anything. And for this one, we're gonna do like only round 1 for this one. And now let's aim for that one tank right there. And I quite noticed that this thing wasn't that bad after all, and that the traverse was fine, the aiming was fine, everything is fine. So which means that I could shoot this one tough tank every time. And she's dead. Now let's go for the 6th one. In our 6th creation, we have here the M1A2 Abrams made by CCCanyon. As you can see here, it does kind of look like the real Abrams, but this one is small. And it's not even American, as you can see here. Yep. So to test this sport is to go to the cow farm and let's kill them all with some machine guns. We're gonna have a lot of cows. Okay, turn off the machine guns, please. And then use the gun. Shoot it. Just shoot. And fire. And it flies off. Now let's find some targets now. Okay, here we go. As you can see here, our Abrams right here is so very fast. Okay, it took out our engine, so we're gonna fire back. But unfortunately, due to its auto aim, it makes me hard to aim. And now we're gonna rearrange our turret right here. Keep shooting that thing. Screw reload. We're gonna shoot rapidly. Right there. Shoot it. Shoot it. Bam, there you go. And our last creation in this week was the Hazka H1, which is supposed to be a heavy tank, but as for other people it looks kind of like a medium tank. And I think it was a medium tank, but here's the thing I'm gonna say to you guys. This thing is a secret tank, and I'm never gonna upload this yet after I finish my challenge on building a navy within this year. It's just the entire year I'm just gonna make battleships or any naval stuff, but I'm never gonna make like tanks like this. Or maybe I could make one tank, but it's supposed to be amphibious, like it could be like a gunboat, like something like that, but not in the overall ground. It should have only a weak armor, I guess. Also, this tank has a good gun. Like this one is times 16, and this one is has a decent power and a rate of fire of 80. That's good. And also, it has a much more stable tracks right here, as you can see here. I think this one has a good weight and good maneuverability. That's why there's a little bit of chance that this one could break. There's a little bit of reason that this one could, like, some other tank build is a little bit problem, which means that it's struggled to grip something. That's why it's not yet available. It's not yet effective of climbing stuff. There we go. That cow is dead, and we're gonna cook it later. So now, since we test this one, now let's find some ground targets. Okay, here we go. As you can see here, this tank is quite much faster than this one. And now we're gonna turn and she shoot first, and now we're gonna fire back. took off its tracks and quickly dismantled it very quick. Keep shooting. Okay, I think it's done. But before we could end this video, we have an announcement to make. I have this contest called Level Siege Tournament, which is you're leading an entire army until you reach the end of the map, and I'm gonna show you the picture right here. Yep, that's the objective of this contest, and this is the rules. It should be 100% vanilla and 100% advanced building only. You're not allowed to use any mods, even mods that are used for scaling blocks, such as like this, like that. This is the only thing you're allowed to do, like this kind of building style. Pure vanilla and advanced, that's only allowed to do. These are the weapons that are banned in this contest. I banned the flamethrower, rocket, vacuum, torch, fireball, bombs, and grenades. Your block count should be less than 765 blocks, and it should fit in the building blocks. Any melee weapons are allowed. Flying machines are not allowed, except if you're using some blocks that are used for extra grip, and also hover stop is not allowed too. Old builds are also not allowed. It should be newly built for this contest. The only god mods you're allowed to use are explosive cannonball and infinite ammo, and your creations will be judged on its durability, mobility, speed, and firepower. The winners of this contest will be featured in the next Besiege Hangout episode 38. If your creation managed to make it like all 10 out of 10, well, your creation will be added to the map as the default build in the game. This is the deadline of this contest. The deadline will be July 23, and to join in this contest is to go to my Discord server, Blitzblad's launch, and go to the hashtag BSG sharing station, which we share all of our creations there, and that's all. So yep, that's all about it, guys, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell so that there is a new video, and that's pretty much it. See ya.